Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hello, welcome. My name is Megan. I make videos and sometimes they're good. In today's video, I am doing my makeup. It is Makeup Monday. I used my Huda Mercury Retrograde palette today, and let me just say I am obsessed with how it turned out. I know you can't see really the full look under these bangs, but trust me, you're gonna wanna watch. I also used a new combination of foundation on my face, and it's probably my favorite combination of all time now. As long as it wears well tonight, I'm gonna be really happy. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video, which is 3 days a week. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays are always makeup tutorials, so make sure you click the notification bell if you're interested in that kind of thing. And let's get right into this week's Makeup Monday. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to obviously prime my skin. I am going to be doing my eyes first, but I do want to prime my skin to let it kind of settle in and do all that fun stuff. So to prime today, I am going to go ahead and use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, as well as my Farsala Unicorn Essence, and maybe even a little bit of my Liquid Glass. I kind of want to look and see what the combination looks like together. I'm just starting off here by massaging in some of that Hydro Grip. This is gonna be like my base primer. This is my go-to one, is my favorite in the year of 2020. I literally used an entire bottle and plus some of this in the year, so you can tell it is one of my favorites. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the Unicorn Essence along with that, as well as a little bit of the Liquid Glass serum, because I know this has hyaluronic acid in it and I'm feeling a little bit dull and dry today. I love this together. The Liquid Glass to me smells like a creamsicle, where the Unicorn Essence kind of smells like Fruit Loops. Oh, this is wonderful. Wow, my skin actually feels really good with that combination of primers, so I'm really happy with that. For foundation today, I am not going to be using my Anastasia Luminous, which you know is my favorite, but I'm going to be using one of my old favorites, the Natural Radiant Longwear from NARS. And with that, I'm going to mix in a little bit of Sheer Glow, because I heard that Jackie Aina really likes the combination together. So since I now have both of those, I want to try it on my skin for myself. I'm gonna shake them up a little bit, making sure they're incorporated. But okay, why do I have hair ties on both wrists? I don't need them. So I'm gonna do, I think, 2 or 3 pumps of the, yeah, I'm going to go with 3 pumps of the Natural Radiant, and I'm going to finish that with 2 pumps of my NARS Sheer Glow. Alright, time to bounce it in. I was going to do my eyes first, dang it. I always forget. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bounce that in with my LC Cosmetics sponge that I got in my Try to Move box. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below for you. I actually kind of love this sponge. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I really, really didn't. Ooh, look at that, guys. That looks so good. Oh my god. Wow, I'm kind of obsessed with this foundation combo now. This, I don't know if it comes off on camera as well as it does in person, but this looks like actually kind of amazing. Ooh, ABH, you might be getting kicked out of the top spot. Okay, a little bit of concealer now. We're going with my Boyne Cakeless Concealer. Love this stuff. It's a great concealer. Again, I did mention this in my last Monday makeup video, but it is a very dry concealer, so only do one eye at a time if you are going to use this one, because it dries quick. My makeup kind of looks amazing. Okay, bake. Just gonna make sure to go through and add a good amount of bake to the under eye. Not a whole lot, but I want to add just a little bit more than I normally do because I am doing my eyeshadow last, basically, which I don't normally do. And I don't want any fallout because I'm really liking the way that my face looks right now. So going to go ahead and contour quickly with my Huda bronzer. If you saw my last Makeup Monday, you know this has kind of been my go-to lately. Adds a really, really nice shadow without being too, like, too dark, you know? Because I don't want it to be too cool under there, but I want to get a really nice shadow so that I can get a little bit more cheekbone. And as always, I'm bringing it up and around because your cheekbone naturally has shape to it, so you don't want to do just a straight line or it's going to look a little bit weird. It won't look as natural as it could. Time for some bronzer because you know your girl is pale. So we're using my Laura Mercier Select Sheer Press Powder. Actually, it's a Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 3. This is a face powder that I use as a bronzer. Just gonna warm it up here. Okay, totally forgot to do this, but I'm going to show you my trick to getting a better contour on my nose without contouring the whole nose. Where's my brush? There it is. Okay, so taking my little Luxie brush here, I just focus my contour right under the brow bone here, and I bring it into the eye socket and down, and it makes it stand out so much more. I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but I sure can. So you just do a little bit of shadow right in the little hook here, in the connection area, and bring it on down. It makes your nose look a little bit more slim at the top here, which is exactly what I want, and it gives you a more wide awake look. It's opening up your eye socket, so it's gonna really give it a little bit more structure, and your eyes don't look as droopy. So I like to do this if I'm going into work earlier in the morning, so it really makes me look a little bit more awake than I actually am. Alright, so we are bronzed and contoured. I'm going to do a little bit of blush here. This is one of the ones that was in my haul. This is Behave from NARS. I'm wanting a little bit more of a pinky rosy cheek today, so I might add in a little bit more of another blush here too. But I love the tone of this one. It matches my sweater. And last thing for the face step is our highlighter, and today I'm going to be using a new one that I just got, and it was in the haul originally, but I didn't get it in time for the video that I put up, so this is what it is. This is actually last year's holiday edition of How Many Carats from Fenty. It's an absolutely gorgeous highlighter. Like, let me show you how it looks. But look how gorgeous that highlighter is. It's just nice and sparse enough, but it's not, so it's not too packed in. You're not getting like one like streak of light. You're getting a really nice overall glittery effect, which is exactly what I want today. I'm gonna use my Jaclyn Hill brush for this. It's a little bit different texture than a normal highlighter, so I might end up going in with my finger because just of how the formula is, but I'm kind of liking how this is looking right now. I don't know if it's coming up on camera like it is in person, but I like it a lot. So I almost always do my nose highlight with my finger. It's just so much easier to do than with the brush. Sometimes with the brush you get a little bit too wide on the nose and it'll make the bridge of your nose look wider, and that's not what you want. So fingertip it is. Okay, so that is the face complete. Now it's time for the eyes. In today's look, of course, like I said in the intro, we are using Mercury Retrograde. This palette is so pretty and I have been like itching to try it, so I'm so excited to wear it today. Again, this is what the palette looks like, super pretty. I'm gonna stick with the kind of mauve-y range, so using some of the Libra, Off Balance, Hot Mess, those type of shades today. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm going to start with the shade Utopia right here to layer in the crease. I think this is just a nice peachy tone shade. Ooh, we got pigment, guys. We got pigment. And when I'm doing my base shade, one tip that I have is when you do that contouring your nose, you want to connect your base shade to where you went with that one. So it's really going to open up your eyes a lot more. If you were to immediately go down into that inner corner now, it would close up your eyes a little bit, and that's not what you want. You did that work before, so to make your eyes look more open, you want to continue that with your eyeshadow. And I want to make sure to get a little bit in this outer corner region as well, just so we have even colors happening throughout. So that is the base. Now next I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shade Off Balance here. It's a nice mauve tone shade, as you can see here. Real pretty. Ooh, that would be a pretty blush too. And I'm going to do that on a brush that's hopefully clean. So this is the JS5 brush from Morphe and Jeffree Star. Speaking of Jeffree Star, did you hear the bad news? I'm so sad for him, but I'm happy that him and Nate could figure out that they weren't really good for each other right now. In the future, if they want to get back together, they might do that. But I am sad for them, but happy for them at the same time. I forgot to do the other eye. So moving on to the next step, I'm just taking some of that Off Balance shade, like I said, and we're going to focus that a little bit lower down in the outer crease, but we are going to take it all the way through to that inner area, like I said before. Wow, I'm really loving how this is looking so far. I love that combination of colors together. That makes a really, really pretty kind of deeper mauve when you mix those two shades. And I'm going to take the shade about halfway in on that outer lid portion. I want to start getting some color going through a little bit farther, because I'm not going to do an all over lid shade. I don't like... One thing for me is I don't like a shimmery lid all the way out to the outer corner. I like it about halfway through. So I want to compensate that with some more color towards the center half of the lid and then out, obviously. So I'm going to mix, I'm going to get my last brush and I'm just going to go ahead and mix a little bit more of that Utopia with that purpley shade, because I don't want it to get too purpley on the lid. I want to make sure it maintains that nice mauve color. I want to add a little bit deeper of color, not a whole lot, but I am going to do a little bit deeper here yet still. And I'm going to use the shade Hot Mess, which is this guy right here. This nice deep berry shade. And I'm doing that on an M433 brush from Morphe. If you don't know, you should know by now. Morphe is kind of my jam. I use them for pretty much all brush things, and their eyeshadows are amazing as well. You guys, for my lid today, I'm going to be using two different shades. I'm going to be using Cosmic, which is this one right here. This is going to be the base color. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Supermoon over here as well. So, and I'm doing these on my fingers. I have found that with Huda shadows, the sparkly ones are best with your fingers. They are not going to work as well on a brush, but they look amazing when you put them on your fingertips to blend them in. So I'm just doing Cosmic here, and we're going to do that right towards the inner corner. Ooh, pretty! So we're bringing that in most of the way to the inner corner, but mainly staying right on that kind of inner half of the lid right there. Guys, that is so pretty. Oh my god. I'm kind of obsessed with that. All right, let's do the other eye. I should have done this eye first because, you know, continuity reasons, but dude, that looks gorgeous. And then for the more inner corner, I'm going to go with Super Mood, and I'm going to do that on my pinky. And I need to like look really close for this when I do this, because I want a little bit to come on to the inner edge. Ooh, pretty, guys. I want it to stamp in there, but I don't want it to be like too much, you know? But I want to make sure I get a good inner corner highlight. So it's a balancing act, friends. Ooh, guys, I'm kind of obsessed with how my eyes look right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do a little bit up there. We need to fill in the eyebrows just a titch so they match the rest of my face, but whoo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with a little bit of continuous setting mist. I feel like this mist makes everything look 1,000 times better. Okay, so I don't want to do any eyeliner today, but I do want a little bit of something right there. So I want to add the shade Vortex, which is this nice, really deep purple shade. It looks black on camera, but it is a nice deep purple. So I'm going to take that on a really, really thin little brush here and paint that on, not really paint, but you know, like get it on the wash line. So I'm going to literally use a little paintbrush because this is all I like trust myself to use to get a good line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of stamp it, kind of not. I don't know how to really describe what I'm doing right now, but I just want to get it on there so that I know it's there and I know that there's something there to kind of define my eyes a little bit more, but it's not a lot either. Next, as always, it's mascara time. Probably should have done my like under eye eyeshadow before this, but we're already doing it, so who cares? All right, and then to finish off the eyes, I'm just gonna add a little bit of that combination of Utopia and Off Balance on a little pencil brush under there. If I can find a little pencil brush that doesn't have too much crap on it. Yeah, this one's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Heck yeah, okay. Just gonna lightly brush that under there. I feel like it makes it look like that much more complete when you add this step. I'm just going about halfway with it. Like so. Yeah, this looks sick, guys. Now to finally pull this look together, finishing touch, lipstick. As always, Fenty Uncuffed is unmatched by all other lipsticks in my mind. Yeah, that matches well. That's the finished look. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun playing with my Mercury Retrograde palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I do have a new tutorial coming every single Monday. Makeup Mondays are here to stay, so make sure you tune in next Monday and also tune in to this week's Wednesday and Friday videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you guys in Wednesday's video. Bye guys.